In a small, remote village nestled deep within the hills, lived a girl named Asha. Her family was poor, and life was a constant struggle. Asha's father worked as a farmer, toiling from dawn till dusk, while her mother sold handmade pottery in the market. Despite their hard work, they barely earned enough to feed the family. But Asha was no ordinary girl. She had a fire within her, a dream that burned brighter than her reality. She wanted to become a doctor and bring hope to her village, which lacked proper medical facilities. However, there was one more challenge she faced: the villagers were against her education. In the village, traditional beliefs ran deep. Many people believed that girls should not go to school but should instead stay home, helping with household chores until they married. Whenever Asha walked to the village school, whispers followed her. "What's the point of teaching a girl? She'll just end up in the kitchen," some villagers scoffed. Others openly disapproved, urging her parents to stop her education. "This is not our way," they told her father. "She should be learning to cook and care for a family, not wasting time with books." But Asha's parents stood firm. Though poor, they believed in the daughter's dreams and encouraged her to continue. Her father would reply, "Asha's education is our hope for a better future, not just for her, but for all of us." The opposition only fueled Asha's determination. Every evening, as the sun dipped behind the mountains, the world around her plunged into darkness. With her parents' encouragement, she found a way to study using an old, flickering candle. The villagers' disapproval didn't deter her. Instead, their negativity became the fire that drove her to prove them wrong. Each night, Asha sat at her wooden desk, the single candle casting a soft glow over her tattered books. The wax dripped onto the table as her eyes scanned page after page, her resolve unshaken even when cold winds blew out the flame. She would relight it and continue, her heart filled with hope and her mind focused on her goal. Her classmates often mocked her for her worn-out clothes and her habit of staying up late. "What's the point of studying so much?" they jeered, but Asha paid no heed. She knew that education was her only way out of poverty. Years passed, and her hard work paid off. Asha excelled in her exams and earned a scholarship to a medical college in the city. The day she left the village was bittersweet. Her parents hugged her tightly, their tears a mix of pride and sadness. The villagers, who had once criticized her, now looked on in silence, a few of them beginning to feel a spark of hope. The transition to city life was not easy. Asha struggled with the pace, the language barrier, and the overwhelming competition. But every time she felt like giving up, she remembered the candlelight in her small hut and the sacrifices her parents had made for her. After years of relentless effort, Asha graduated as a doctor. She decided to return to her village, where people cheered her arrival. Many of the same villagers who had once doubted her now welcomed her as a hero. She set up a small clinic, offering free services to the needy, proving that her education had brought light not just to her life but to the entire village. One evening, as Asha sat in her clinic, a young girl approached her. The girl's face lit up with admiration as she said, "Dr. Asha, I want to be like you someday." Asha smiled and handed the girl a candle. "This is where I started," she said. "All you need is a little light and a lot of determination."